Hello, YouTube. Welcome to JMC, a place for where we share our football knowledge and expertise. I am Rish, your host for today, and we have four beautiful, lovely people. My man Mitt, Mo, Bav, and Nish. What are you guys saying? You guys good?
Good, everyone. I'm Nish. I'm an Arsenal fan.
Hi, I'm Mitt. I'm a Liverpool fan. And just on the side note, just subscribe to Guns Gaming as well.
What
Hi
is, what
guys.
is that back? What is that background?
Don't worry about it, man. This is a side hustle I do.
What is your side hustle?
Promote games, play games. Not very good at it, but I try it.
Play in the loosest term, yeah.
Yeah. Hi guys. I'm Mohan and I'm a United fan. Manchester United fan.
City, he loves City.
What's up, YouTube? I'm Bav. I'm also a Man United fan. Yeah, let's get cracking, guys.
So today we're mainly going to talk about our predictions and what we think is going to happen in the Premier League, and also have a brief little prediction on the Champions League and Europa League. So the first thing I want to talk about is the relegation zone. What do you guys think of the relegation battle this year? It's pretty close from what we can see from the Premier League table. 4 points drifting apart from the 20th place to the 12th place.
It's tasty. It's the closest I've ever seen it. It's like in a while, to be honest. I don't think I've ever been as excited to see a relegation battle as this year, really. Just because the top, yeah, obviously we know it's only going to be like between Arsenal and City, but this is between like what, 7-8 teams. So this is it's just very tasty, very interesting.
I only find it interesting because I just want to see Everton go down.
Yeah, it's an interesting battle, and there's going to be some close games coming up. With if you look at the fixtures, where every one of them have to play each other. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
The dogfight in every sense of the word. 9 teams scrapping it out. Hopefully, we'll see like a survival Sunday that we saw a few years back, where there's a few, all 3 places are up for grabs on the final day, and a few that might play each other.
Who do you think is going to go down?
It's tough.
Not what you want. Who do you think is going to go down? I know Mitt wants Everton, but I don't think they're going to go down.
I think Bournemouth for me are certain.
I think Bournemouth are going to go down.
I think Southampton, Bournemouth, and Forest will go down. I think
it will be
at that.
I think Southampton and Bournemouth will go down. I don't want Southampton to go down. I actually like them.
That's because that's where you get all your players from.
Yeah, they're like your feeder club, isn't it?
But it just means we'll get players for cheaper anyway.
They'll get cheaper, yeah.
But I just hope Everton join them on the way down. I think it'll be Southampton, Bournemouth, and Everton.
I think Southampton and Bournemouth are certies in my opinion, but the other one is it's literally anyone's.
Yeah.
Looking at it, I think Forest could get trapped in. They concede a lot of goals. Looking at the goal difference, they're on -27. It looks like they're the ones that you need to plug their goals. But I think 9 of them came against City, so there is an asterisk around that as well.
Well, to be fair, Bournemouth conceded 8.
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah, we conceded 7 to Liverpool. We're still up
Run
Shit,
plus 6.
6.
yeah.
Forest also bought a lot of players as well, so they might have like a dysfunctioning team as well. And if they go down, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. They bought a whole new squad for the Premier League.
I was literally about to say, there's not just players, they bought a bloody brand new squad, man. It was like 21 players or something, isn't it? Including loans, maybe, but still, man, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. I think Forest might stay up because Forest were at the bottom, but they've started to pick up points and go up places. But I have a sneaky feeling that Wolves might go down.
Oh, I don't know, man.
They're conceding a lot of goals.
Hmm.
I think Everton might be okay now.
What was that?
I think Everton might be all right. They've got the master in Sean Dyche.
Yeah, I think they're out of it.
One can pray.
If they had Lampard, then I would have them nailed on going down. But with Sean Dyche. Yeah, I think Bab's right. He's the
I thought you
master.
would want Everton to go down, because then that would make you the only team that's never been relegated from the Premier League.
No, that's Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal.
That's
Yeah,
what he's saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Right now, it's still Arsenal and Everton. So
So we've got Crystal Palace they do have easier games, and
Palace won't go down.
Palace face everyone around them, so like they could have a massive influence, but I don't see them going down. But they sacked Vieira at the wrong time.
West Ham for me are safe. They've got too strong of a squad to actually even go down. It's just that Moyes is doing a Moyes. That's what's happening there.
I don't see West Ham players playing for Moyes. That's the problem right now. They're disinterested.
But West Ham have 2 games in hand of some of the other teams around them, so I think they'll be fine. They'll take 1 or 3 points from them.
They also have Europe as well.
It seems to be a Thursday night syndrome. You always see teams who don't have a big squad having to play Europa League. They seem to get dragged down to the bottom.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, they have Conference League, don't they?
Yeah.
So they could take
Yeah.
interest in that and perhaps focus all the energy into that.
The Conference League seems like a big prize, you know. Imagine you're the only team that can say you've won it. And the thing is, City, Liverpool, Arsenal would never be in that type of position.
You know, you could put us in there as well.
You never know. You might end up in that position next year.
Blood.
Well, you guys might actually win the Europa League this year, so that's what I think, anyways. But
Well, I think we probably favourites now after you guys went out. I think Arteta made a quick there, to be honest. I think.
Cheers for putting that in there.
Oh, but United went into the Europa League as underdogs, and they're already in the quarterfinals. So, you know.
What? We didn't go
Yeah,
there.
Arsenal went there. Arsenal were clear favourites. What do you
It sound
mean?
like if we were at the bottom of the barrel, bro.
innit? Like some minnows, like lucky to be in there.
Wait,
like
United didn't.
like Spurs, yeah.
United didn't start off in the Champions League this year, did they?
No.
Oh.
We're in Europa straight.
Yeah,
But
it was just Arsenal, West Ham, and Man United in Europa this year.
United have done well in regards to managing fixtures because they play every other day. Like since the World Cup, they've played literally every other day. So they've done well considering the amount of games they played.
It's starting to catch up though, I think. Look at the performances in March. They've all been dreadful.
Yeah.
I think.
That result against like Southampton and like Liverpool, especially like getting that spanking. Yeah, we're definitely like paying the price for it now.
And even though we're having a shit season, I'm glad we humbled you lot. You Muslim fans can't say, yeah, we're going to win the league anymore.
I don't think any of us, let's say real fans.
Sensible fans weren't dreaming the
No, like there's some toxic United fans out there. Like, they would be listening to this right now going, oh yeah, that's him, but it's literally themselves.
Name names.
I feel like you need to just name names.
if you're gonna name drop people, go and do it. You've opened that kind of worms.
Like, yeah, don't do subliminals, bro.
Gary Neville was one of them. Gary Neville was one of them.
He was basically saying stupid things like, "Oh, United's going to finish second or first, and Arsenal's going to finish third."
But I don't know what his beef is against Arsenal this year. He doesn't seem to have any faith.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He's a wind-up merchant.
Mind you, half the Arsenal fans that I know still don't have faith in them winning the league. Right now,
Look at these two here. Look at Are you going to win the league?
Shout out Jack Dutton as well, because he's one of them as well, man.
It's bad PTSD from previous seasons.
Well, for the last 20 years, that's where that shit is coming from. How do we bottle that 2016 chance of winning the league against Leicester? We were top by Jan, and we ended up what? Did we finish third or something?
No,
year?
Tottenham finished
second.
Yeah, we did bottle that one.
Yeah, we bottled it hard.
So
yeah, see, that's where that shit comes from.
At least you're in a position to actually bottle. We like every top team should be ashamed of themselves for that season happening.
That's very true, especially
To be fair,
after the amount of money they spent.
To be fair, Liverpool were never good during that period, so it was mainly just United.
And say, yeah.
Is that because you didn't have Mr. Henderson in your team?
Yeah, as soon as he comes along, you see how it all changes. I'm telling you.
Henderson's been there since 2012.
It was Klopp, man.
No, but you never had the armband.
Nah, but
Is it because Andy Carroll had an injury ravaged season? That's probably why.
Yeah.
he didn't get those 35 goals, man.
He was close to getting 35 goals, though.
It just shows Gerrard was
What,
dragging
over
that
3
club
years?
down.
All right, top four.
Well, we know Arsenal City are pretty much
Well,
there.
yeah, two of them
United
are
are
fixed.
guaranteed as well.
Yeah, I think we're guaranteed top four, but I don't know whether we're going to finish third or fourth.
No one's competing with you for third. What do you mean?
You just never know, man.
Never.
I'm still inclined to say Liverpool.
Fucking hell, man.
Did you guys?
I'm
You
still
have two
trying to-
games in hand though.
Even though we're 5 points behind Newcastle, I think I've just seen their fixtures and all of their fixtures are hard. Their home games against top tier teams and their away games against those teams where it's just hit or miss.
I know, but you
There's no
wouldn't
guarantee
consider Bournemouth being a hard fixture either, but then you would go ahead and lose that. So how do you know that you're going to win all of your next few games, man? You could
I
just
think
lose.
we could do a run. Potentially, we could go on a run. It's not impossible. We did it 2 years ago when we were shit. And we won.
Liverpool are the team that probably could put a run of 5-10 wins together
Yeah, they could.
in
Yeah,
that team.
but I thought the run would have
City-
started after the 7-0 win.
Well, that's what I thought, but then they went ahead and did that. I think City are the team that can go on the 5-10 win streak, man. I don't think Liverpool are as prolific as them.
They already have started
This
their
season,
five
by the
win.
way, this season.
They've already started their run. City, they're on the 4th win now.
Yeah, I know.
Also, the one with the 10-game win streaks.
I'm inclined to say Tottenham were going to finish in fourth, but then after Conte did that run, I don't see them playing for him either. So I don't think Tottenham will be there, but they're fourth at the moment. I think, yeah, they are fourth. So I don't know. It's between them and Newcastle for me for the fourth spot.
But which
It look
one
like-
do you think?
I think Newcastle will get there ahead of Tottenham because I just don't see them after what Conte did. I don't see them playing for Conte anymore.
I see Tottenham hitting the self-destruct button as we speak. They are literally about to implode. They are,
Well,
look the way they're going.
Under the club to be known to be bottling everything.
Yeah, but
No.
that could also be
Yeah.
you after this season as well.
Yeah, that's you guys, not them. They actually get top 4.
No. As in, if you don't win the league this season, you have taken that bottling title off them, 100%, man.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
I don't see
Oh,
that.
no, of
because
course
I
you're
don't
not
see that. I don't see that.
it's City you're facing. Like City is
Doesn't
not.
matter, man. Look how long you've been on top for, and you had the chance to win silverware this season with Europa League. You fucked that, which I think Arteta shouldn't have done. He shouldn't have rested his players. Yeah, if you need to win the league, otherwise it's a failure of a season and it's a bottle. Like it really is.
Nah, because no one predicted us to be in this situation. But now that we're in this
But now that you
situation,
are,
I agree that, we should win the league, but I still don't think we will because Man City are just like a juggernaut of a team that can just chase you up and just finish ahead of you. Ask the Liverpool fan over there for the last couple of years.
I don't think so. Man City's never had to chase. So they've never done it before. That's why I think Arsenal.
They chased you though.
They chased
never
you and
chased
They chase you down, yeah.
Yeah, they chased you.
No, we were never. Which season though? Like what? Like when Gerrard was there?
18-19, they chased you
18-19,
down
yeah.
where you were 6 points ahead of them and they chased that down.
No, but they had the games in hand, and then once they became 2 points clear of us once they won their games in hand.
But they had
I
to
don't-
chase down that 6 points. Like, when they beat you at the Etihad 2-1, where John Stones cleared it off the line, I think that's what made them believe because before that you were 6 points ahead of them.
No, it wasn't even. We were behind them at that point. We just needed to beat them there.
No, you were ahead in the league.
You were
when
ahead.
Faced them at that point.
They have chased Liverpool down. They
They even chased us down in that lockdown
they've
season.
chased-
We were like
yeah.
4 or 5 points ahead as well going into January. No, end of January.
Man City are the worst team to be chased by. Like out of all the teams, you don't want City.
The only time they didn't chase the team down was when Liverpool won like 25 out of 26 games or something ridiculous like that. And that was just I don't know what they were doing that season.
No, but I get what you're saying in terms of City are the team to do it and blah blah blah. But you were 11 points clear once upon a time, so it's like, and you've got the squad to do it. Like you've got the team to obviously like doing bits. So for me, I still think it would definitely be failure, bro. Like,
We've never been 11 points clear.
It was 8.
Eight.
eight.
It's
Sorry,
only been
eight. Sorry. Yeah, I was contemplating if
Yeah.
you won, but you didn't. So, but that's my
We'll
point.
be 11 points clear next week if we play first.
Then you're not. Liverpool going to lose to them in the 12:30 kickoff.
Yeah, I hope not.
We have lost what? Was it 5 or 6 of those games? Well, we haven't won those 5 or 6 this season, starting at the early kickoff.
The reason I'm not confident is because we still have to play at Anfield, Etihad, and St James's Park. But you have to win at one of these places if you want to win the title. So I'm gonna have to back my team there.
If we can draw at City, then we can afford to lose at Anfield. That's how I see it.
You won't draw at City.
Yeah, we won't draw at City. We're gonna it's either win or lose. That's what's gonna happen there.
But the thing is, Everton have gone there and draw, and Brentford have gone there and won. So I think this year City are a bit weaker because they've sold half the squad as well.
Well, as we're speaking about the title contenders, which team do you guys think is going to be winning the league this year?
I think City have taken their eye off the league. You know, I think they're looking at Champions League. So I think that's what makes me think you guys will pip them to it just about.
Well, even after they've had 4 wins in a row.
Even then, but the fixtures will pile up. They're also in an FA Cup semi, so they will have a lot of fixtures in April compared to you guys.
I don't agree with this fixture pile up. I think City can handle it. They've done it for 4 or 5 years. Even though their squad's been depleted, when they play the Premier League, they don't need to play even their crappy backups could still go in and win a game for them.
You can't really say crappy backups. Like they're obviously all decent.
They've always had to compromise in a competition. Like last year, the Champions League saw them crash out. The year before, it was the FA Cup semi against Chelsea. And even the Champions League, again, they lost in the final. So, yeah, they can rotate, but they do seem to lose out.
That's Pep's fault for just playing random formations.
Champions League overthink, but he always does it, man. He does some mad shit thinking that, I'm not going to play in the CDM. And it's like, what the fuck?
I'm going to put Jesus centre back.
But what Bab's saying is true. Like, you know, they're going to have such an emotional game against, not emotional, but like they're going to exert all the energy against Bayern, home and away. And then in the weekend, after doing that, they're going to have to go to Brighton or Brentford away. Just imagine that, like that schedule. You exert all your like energy into that game only to go away to Brighton. And now you're going to have to do the same. So I don't know. Like, I still think City are going to win the title. But I think if we win at one of the big grounds that we haven't won yet, I'll be confident to say Arsenal can go all the way.
That's one of the tests we haven't done yet. We haven't beaten Liverpool or City at the ground, or even draw. Forget winning. We just need a draw. That's what we need. If we can draw at both those grounds, then I can be confident that Arsenal can win the league this year. But if we lose those 2 games, which is likely, City are basically ahead of us, bearing in mind that they win all the games.
What would you do if Liverpool beat them next week?
I would run outside naked.
Right. We've got this recorded, isn't it? So this is it now, yeah?
This is recorded proof.
This is it. And we need bits recording it as well, man. So.
If Liverpool get a result against City, I think for me that's done. Then I think we'll go on to win the league if Liverpool beat City, and if we beat Leeds after that, then I think that because 11 points is too much after that to catch up.
We've got this recorded as well because if City catch it, oh my god, that'll be the biggest blooper ever. I'm gonna start every show with, we're gonna beat the winner.
Oh shit! Imagine that becomes it.
That's fine. Oh
yeah,
I'll take
love
on.
that. Those takes are great.
Yeah. Mate, who do you think is going to win the league?
I think it's Arsenal. I think you've already won it. I think it's done.
Wow.
It's done, dude.
Like, I'm like guaranteed that you're gonna win it. Like, there's nothing they can do anymore.
What are you guaranteeing? Because Rishi's gonna run down the lane naked again. What are you gonna offer?
It's like Casemiro guaranteed red cards. Same thing.
Yeah, but then what are you guaranteeing? That's what we innit?
Yeah, why are you confident that we'll win?
Yeah, innit? Well,
I don't need to. It's not my team. I don't need to do anything.
Yeah,
But
but
what do
you're
you
so
base that
confident
off?
that you're gonna lose next week.
Huh?
You're so confident that you're gonna
I'm
lose.
basing off your front three of Trossard, Martinelli, and Nketiah and Jesus.
That's 4.
Yeah. Those 4 are too good.
They're
Those
2.
4 make a 3.
Yeah. Like if you had a 5th really good attacker, then you'd be sorted.
Yeah, we've got 5 good attackers.
There you don't have 5.
No, they've got a
Jesus.
great spine.
Forgot about
He hasn't-
Great
Jesus
spine.
He hasn't mentioned Saka.
and
Yeah.
Saka. Oh, yeah. Why have you not mentioned Saka
Ever
yet?
since he missed that penalty in the Euros,
oh,
He's
that
just
guy is
got-
nothing to me,
I'm
man.
still
He's
holding on.
He
to
cost
that.
He's-
England
Man's
the
holding on
Euros.
to the Euros.
He cost
become-
England the Euros.
He's become a different player.
But a World Cup go by, man's still there, like the Euros.
Who's better, Saka or Henderson?
Henderson.
You can't really ask that question. It's two totally different players, bro.
He hates Saka because of fantasy football. That's his pure hatred for Saka.
Exactly. Literally, as soon as I get him, he doesn't do anything anymore. Only the last week, for 3 weeks, as soon as I saw Martinelli went on a 16 scoring streak. Saka didn't do anything. Not just 2-3 points every week.
Yeah, that's jokes.
That was like Martial for me that season, bro. Like I fucking hate him just for that and being a shit guy, man. But yeah, Martial stung me hard, man.
Boy, but if Saka's watching, yeah, subscribe to Cunts Gaming.
Like Saka will be watching this.
Stop watching Kim Kardashian's sex tape and just watch me play games.
So niche things, Man City, mid things, Arsenal, Mo, Bav, who do you think?
I think
yeah, go on.
I think Arsenal will. I think they've got a lot less fixtures and I think a lot less distractions than City do. That's why I think Arsenal will do it. Just about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in agreement with Bav. And I think even just for the sake of football, it would be nice to see someone else but City win it. So yeah, I think and I hope Arsenal win it.
City do have hard games coming up too. They've got away to Brentford, which is the last game of the season.
Brentford bend over for them.
Brighton as well.
No,
Brighton especially bend over for them.
yeah, but Brentford
Mick knows from
Could just beat them at home.
experience.
How could they bend over?
Yeah, Brighton lose like 4-0 to them constantly. Just
Mick
like,
knows from experience.
Brighton do, yeah. Brighton bend over for them.
Richie, who do you think?
City did hunt Liverpool down because he's got that bad memories. It
Yeah.
seems like City's violated.
Because I usually think how you lot are thinking. I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen. It's gonna be a good game to watch. I watch it, 15 minutes into it, 2-0. I'm like, all right, put friends on now.
Get back on Guns Gaming.
Yeah, that's it.
Let me go play Uno.
But City haven't gotten like into a mad run this year yet.
They have already started their run now.
Yeah, so like the highest one is right now, which is 4 games. But like I think before that was 3 games.
Yeah.
And then they lost to Brentford. So
Yeah, I'm kind of scared that if they beat Liverpool, that's going to be 5, and then that basically means they're on that roll. That's it. Because after 5, will come 10, and that's when we're going to face them, and then they're going to beat us there. That's going to be 11, and then that's it. Game over. That's why I think City's going to win. So yeah, for me, it's going to be City. City's.
I love how both the Arsenal fans are there, like, yeah, City, you're gonna win it.
Do you know what you should do? You should put 200, 300 quid on City to win the league. You'll get good odds on it. And that way you'll be happy at the end of the season, no matter what.
Is that
Man's talking from experience.
man's just talk all this from experience.
Man's passing on
I
his wisdom.
put
It's like,
500,
yeah,
600 pound down on whatever, and then whatever happens, I'm like, oh, I would have, because if you asked me at the start of the season, would you pay 500 pound to see Liverpool win the Champions League? So if we lose in the final, no, if we win in the final, I don't care about the 500 quid. I'd rather see Liverpool win the Champions League.
Yeah. But it's fine. You got your 1 Premier League and Champions League title, so it's fine. Like you don't need to worry. We haven't won the Premier League in since 2004.
20 years nearly.
Yeah.
I wonder what's better, the Premier League or the Carabao Cup? Mo, Bavik, which one would you rather pick?
Of course, it's a Premier League. What kind of questions are? It's like,
Just your fan base, you lot love this Carabao Cup.
You guys are making a big deal out of this cup. Like usually, if your competitors won that, they'd be like, yeah, just a little Mickey Mouse.
We've not even mentioned it
etc.
once this whole.
We've not said it once, but
You want to be John John's putting words in our mouth, blood. We're not even like.
No, I'm expressing what your fan base says.
Yeah, your fan base
yeah,
are
but
crazy.
the fan base is full of like nonsense anyway. But everyone knows that.
Fans like you know who, but
I said for a day it felt good, yeah, but it's the start because it's been 6 years. But other than that, it loses significance after like the first week. It's just for the team to, it's a springboard, but nothing more than that.
and to say that he won it in his first season, like when we weren't really expecting much anyways, it's just decent. It's good progress in that sense. So, but apart from that, I wouldn't be raving saying, "Yeah, we won the League Cup." Like, hey.
No bus parade for that.
Did you say you wanted a bus parade for that?
No, I said no bus parade for that.
Well, we know someone like who would love to have a bus parade or a Mickey Mouse trophy. So
Well, United could win the treble this year, so.
Do you guys think he's still in it?
Treble, man.
The Mickey Mouse treble.
this year.
No,
We won it a couple of years ago, according to Jose, in his first year.
Would you guys be happy with this treble?
Yeah, of course. It's
Yeah.
trophies, isn't it? Yeah.
Trophies, isn't it?
That's good.
So
Liverpool did it last year.
I was happy with our. Well, we got a double last year. I was happy with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, from
Yeah,
a quad.
the FA Cup of Carabao, isn't it?
yeah,
But that's the reason why I also think City could do. City can cope with all the games. We managed to go through a full season, go for the quadruple, quite comfortably as well.
Yeah, but you got to that point before. I remember, like when you first started going for the title, you were like forgetting FA Cup and Carabao Cup games. Like Klopp just wanted to go for the title.
Yeah.
You had to build to get to that point, and then it was comfortable for you. That's like we're not at that point yet.
I feel like City, they lost quite a few of their squad members as well. Like, players who could come into these games, like, Zinchenko and Jesus, they were valuable at this point of the season. I don't seem to have replaced them with versatile players. It's probably why I'm feeling this way.
They lost Cancelo, Sterling.
Yeah, Sterling. Like Liverpool did well last year though to get to the quadruple spots. Nearly to winning it. They only messed up on 2 games.
We didn't mess up in 2 games. There was one game we messed up.
Literally, like they played the maximum games you could play, and it's just incredible that we've never seen any team do that really. So it's just
Aston Villa gave them false hope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gerrard and Coutinho.
Yes, Europa League. Who do you think is going to be the winner now that Arsenal's gone out?
Well, I think, obviously hoping it's us as well, innit? But I think we should win it. I don't see why we shouldn't.
I think it'll be Sevilla.
But you're just saying that you don't want to just say anything good about United.
No, but whenever I actually watch you lot play, you lot, for about 70 minutes of the game, you lot actually playing just crap. It's in that 20 minutes where Rashford turns up. It's literally just Rashford. He turns up and he just changes the game up by himself. He either scores the first goal or does something to make someone else score, and then the other team just get upset about it, and then they bottle it and let another goal go in as well. So that's why I think, like, even like Real Betis, like you won that comfortably, but in the 4-1 at Old Trafford, all of your things came in that certain period. What was it 1-1 at half time, and then second half in about 20 minutes you scored 3 goals.
No, but that's what you want here, don't you? Like that.
I do agree with Mitt in the sense that United do play in moments still. They're not that team that can, win where they're just, how Arsenal do, where they're like, 2-0, but it's never in doubt.
Yeah.
That you got that comfortable win. It's very much moments in games still.
And De Gea's probably been the best. I think when I watch De Gea, I just see he makes some incredible saves still.
Yeah, he's gone like back to his prime. Like with
he still fumbles though.
Yeah, every now and then, but every goalkeeper does, man.
Yeah, De Gea he's a sick keeper. I wish I had him at Arsenal.
Yeah, I think United are winning the Europa as well. I just see them going the distance, and yeah, well, now that Arsenal are out, I don't see anyone stopping United in that competition.
They do have a really big team to face though. Juventus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have to be Sevilla first.
I think if we get past Sevilla, I think then I'll be a bit more confident in winning the Europa League. I think Sevilla are a big obstacle just because they're serial winners of the Europa League. They just know what to do in this competition, and we've been knocked out by them before in the Europa League. So all will hinge on that tie. If we get through it, then I think we'll win.
So you think you'll beat Juventus in the final if you get them
I
right?
think so. I'm not Juventus this season don't seem the Juventus of old. That's why they're in this competition.
I don't think that. I think United are just good in finals, just generally. They do, when they get to a final, they do usually win it. When was the last time you lost the final?
Wasn't it Villarreal?
Ollie,
Yeah,
yeah.
Villarreal. Yeah, on penalties.
And they lost to Chelsea in the FA Cup.
We do lose a fair few finals, to be fair.
So United it is like United,
No, Sevilla.
Sevilla, Nish, United.
Yeah, I think United. Yeah, they look like cup specialists this year, so I back them.
I think United do have a good chance, but they've had too many games, and if Rashford doesn't perform
Yeah.
in those patches, my money's on. I have a funny feeling it might be Roma. That's what I think because Jose is doing his bits there, and they're not playing that bad. Well, yeah, they're not playing that. Yeah, it's just Mourinho football, and it's cup competition suits him well, and they haven't got a very difficult. Well, if they can avoid Juventus, or United, and they get to the final, I can see them winning it.
They're on that side of the tree, isn't it? They're on
Yeah, they're on
Juventus'
the other
sporting
side. Yeah.
side.
Yeah. So it seems like Roma could be a good shot for me. What about Champions League? Is it Madrid again?
Yeah, I see Madrid winning it
Again?
again. Yeah, they just them and Champions League just go hand in hand. So I can't back anyone else. It has to be Madrid.
The only other team I would back if it's not Real Madrid are slight underdog. I put Napoli. When I watch them play, they're actually so sick.
You do know that Napoli play better football. They're playing the best football this season
In Europe.
and
Yeah.
in Europe,
Yep.
and then
I
it's
agree.
and they're playing better football than Arsenal. I'm just
And
like,
they got a nice way through as well. They got a
Yeah.
nice was it quarterfinal?
Yeah, nice bracket they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should get to the final. They've got Inter Benfica, well, the winners of Inter Benfica, and they're playing AC Milan.
Yeah. So I think Napoli could get to a final. When we played them, they annihilated us, and we just about beat them at Anfield.
A good team.
Napoli. My money's
What
on, especially the striker. What's his name again? Osimhen.
Osimhen, yeah.
Osimhen. Yeah, he's lethal.
What about Bayern? Does anyone see them winning?
Bayern's a good shout, I think, but again, like I think with the whole Nagelsmann going out,
Yeah.
and with I mean, Tuchel's obviously a sick manager, so he could do it, but I don't know, man.
It's not enough time, is it, to get your methods?
But why the hell would
board.
you sack a manager in this period?
So the reason is because even though they were like second to Dortmund in the league and they were doing sick in Champions League and everything, he apparently wasn't favored by like the board or like half the players as well. Like they just weren't gelling. He had a lot of politics and stuff like that, and I think that's why they kind of wanted him out.
It's like, why would you pick Tuchel if you want someone who's a yes man for the board? He's not a yes man. He will butt heads in the summer if he's not getting his own way. So it's a very peculiar choice if that was the reason they got rid of him.
Yeah, I think there's something more was happening than what the table actually shows. Some sort of massive disagreement probably happened. But it wasn't he the candidate to be United's manager at some point with Ten Hag.
Nagelsmann.
Yeah.
No, it was Pochettino, wasn't it? And
Pochettino.
Ten Hag. Yeah, they were the two front runners.
I read somewhere Pochettino might end up trying to go to Real Madrid or something.
Nah, I think everyone's saying that they want him back at Spurs, man.
It was Spurs or Real Madrid is what I read.
I don't know.
Pochettino is amazing. Yeah, it's like he's not a yes man, but he's like a bit like Wenger. Like he can make the team play good with your nonsense players on the field.
Let's see how he does. He did a bit. Didn't do as well as he should have done a PSG, I think. But
That
who
Yeah.
does well there?
Too much ego, I think.
Yeah, who
Well,
does well there? No one.
No
So
one does well there.
It's like how you gonna do well when you got Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi up there saying, "Yeah, I'm the best here." You can't tell me what to do. No one's going. They're not going to listen to anyone. Yeah. So guys, come to the end of the podcast now. Thanks for attending. It's lovely to have this opinion exchange about football, and yeah, so we'll have this session again next week.